The next question, the member for Oshawa.
Thank you, Speaker. And my question is to the Premier. Life is becoming more and more unaffordable. Even for Ontarians in the first few months of life, the lack of affordability is affecting their lives. Deb's grandson was placed on Enfamil A+ formula at 3 months of age. She wrote to me about the price gouging her family is struggling with while they search for baby formula. She said, quote, "My daughter and son-in-law are always scrambling to locate a store that has it on the shelf. When they do find it, the price has doubled." End quote. Children in Ontario are going hungry while this government makes excuses. When is this government going to stop gouging and make sure every family that needs it has access to affordable baby formula?
Government House Leader.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I appreciate the question. Of course, Health Canada is the lead on this and has been working very closely to ensure that there is a stable supply of formula on the shelves. It is something that the Minister of Agriculture and the Minister of Health have been monitoring very closely. At the same time, Mr. Speaker, let me assure the people of the province of Ontario that we are working very closely with Health Canada. We are working very closely with federal health officials. We are assured at this time that unlike the challenges that the federal government had early on when it came to pediatric medicines, that we are not in the same position right now. But I do appreciate the question from the member opposite, and she has our assurance, all parents across the province of Ontario have our assurance that we are working very, very closely with Health Canada to ensure that we have a stable supply. Thank you.
Supplementary question.
Thank you, Speaker, and I appreciate the Government House Leader's attention to this because baby formula is not affordable. As Deb wrote, quote, "At first it was about $37 for a box. My daughter just found some at Shoppers Drug Mart, priced $67 a box. On Amazon, $77 a box." This concerned grandmother asks, how are these companies allowed to claim shortages and then price gouge young parents? This makes me so disgusted. End quote. I will ask you her question. Deb would like to know, how are single parents making minimum wage supposed to feed their child? Thank you.
The Government House Leader.
Look, specific to the question with respect to formula. Look, we understand it, and it is something that the Minister of Agriculture was immediately alerted to and contacted Health Canada and federal officials to ensure that there was a stable supply for the people of the province of Ontario. But I think the question in itself, though, highlights some of the other challenges that we're having, right? So the member highlights that when there is a lack of supply, prices increase and things become unaffordable. And it's at the heart of everything that we've been doing since 2018 here in the province of Ontario, because we understand that the way to bring costs down for the people of the province of Ontario is, in part, when it comes to housing, for instance, having more supply will reduce the cost for the people of the province of Ontario. And they have not been in favour of that. We also understand when it comes to red tape, by reducing red tape and obstacles, it helps bring the cost down. But at the same time, we brought in things like doubling of the ODSP. We brought in, of course, the LIFT tax credit. We are there. The Minister of Education, of course, bringing in a nation-leading childcare program, which is half the cost for the people of the province of Ontario. So we're well on our way to better.
Thank you very much.